Circumference is kind of like perimeter. It's the distance around the outside of a circle. And you can calculate circumference or you can measure it. So for example, if you have a flexible measuring tape, you can wrap it around the pipe and measure the circumference of a pipe. There are two different formulas that you might see for calculating circumference, but they actually mean the same thing. So one is circumference is equal to pi, and you remember that's that special number 3.14 times diameter, or d. And the second formula is c equals 2 pi r, and r stands for radius. And these actually mean exactly the same thing because the diameter is twice as long as the radius. So let's try it and calculate the circumference of this circle. So first we draw the figure and label it, and that's already done for us. So step 2 is that we're going to write the formula. So circumference is equal to pi d, and that's usually the one I use. And finally we're going to fill in the values and solve. So pi is 3.14 approximately. And the diameter we're given is 15 inches. And now we multiply. So when we punch in 3.14 times 15 into our calculator, we will find that that is 47.1 inches. And remember that circumference is a distance. So the units will be units of distance, like inches or feet or millimeters or centimeters or meters or kilometers or something like that. Now in trades, something that you sometimes might need to think about is, are you looking for the circumference of the inside of the circle or the circumference of the outside? Now usually you're looking for the circumference of the outside, but I only bring this up because it is something to think about, and the calculation of circumference is based on the diameter. And which diameter do you have? Do you have the inside diameter, which is the diameter of the hole? Or do you have the outside diameter, which is the inside diameter plus the thickness of each of these walls? Now the diameter that you're given might depend on what you're working with. So for example, if you're working with pipe smaller than 12 inches, then probably you're working with the inside diameter. That's probably what you're given, although it may be the nominal diameter and not exactly 100% accurate. But if you're working with tubing or conduit of some other kind, what you might be given is the outside diameter. Again, for purposes of this course, it doesn't really matter. We're not going to worry about that too much. But it is something to think about. Do you have the inside diameter or the outside diameter? And are you looking for the inside circumference or the outside circumference?